Hi everyone, welcome to the Lipoedema studio. I thought I would just sit down for a couple of minutes just to explain the video that is coming this week in the Lipoedema studio. Now, it's the very last week of June, currently, 2026, and it has just been Lipoedema Awareness Month here in the UK, and I believe so in the US as well. And I think it is absolutely amazing of how much knowledge and how many people are finding out about lipedema, because it is such a misunderstood condition. So if you have found my channel, it is predominantly going through exercise, movement, longevity with movement, and feeling strong in our body with the condition, and also as we age. So I got my diagnosis in 2021, I believe. I've got my paperwork stored away in the cupboard behind me. I have got a video of when I had my diagnosis as well, but it is from a few years back, and I haven't really re-recorded another one of the things I've put in place since then. But I have chosen from then till now, and finding out, not to have surgery. So I'm trying to manage my own stage 2 lipedema just through lifestyle and certain things that I put in place, but also movement has played a key element of that. But it also helps my mental health as well. I have been one of those people who have always kind of exercised, and depending on your own background, you may have done too much exercise in the past, not knowing about lipedema, and your legs have never found the benefit. So if you have found my channel, it is mainly been because you are looking to get into exercise, or the route I've just said, where you've done so much in the past and it hasn't made a difference, and now you're looking for an alternative method of how to feel good in your body and relatively pain-free, which is the main thing, especially as we age, for longevity, to build strength and just to maintain the condition. So with Lipoedema Awareness Month in 2026, like I say, it's been incredible. There's so much more awareness out there. But last week, me personally, even though I know a lot about the condition and I am a creator, social media kind of creator, I guess, for the condition, I got really overwhelmed myself. It happens. So I have a little tool in my own toolbox of what I do when I'm overwhelmed. So last week, it was just about to go into my monthly cycle. It was about 10 million degrees here in the UK. So I think everyone was absolutely swollen and in pain and don't know what to do, because there's so many umbrella health conditions that come off of a condition with lipedema. The same with other autoimmune conditions. We really do struggle, and sometimes we just don't know what to do in our body, especially with neurodiversity as well. We can't switch off. It's just chaos. So anyway, the video that's coming to you on the very last day of Lipoedema Awareness Month, June 2026, is a restorative one. Now, it's not formal exercise. Like I say, it's something that I tend to do in my toolbox of mental health and therapy work that I do on myself. So with Lipoedema Awareness Month, we've probably been bombarded with so many tips, so many things, and our heads will be spiraling of where to even begin. Like, what do we do? What do we put in place? So this is your invitation to join me on the next video. I will link it in the comments and in the description. Grab hold of a pen and paper or a journal. I'd like to get you as well, if you struggle to journal, if you struggle to meditate, if you struggle to take time out for your thoughts are spiraling, it's constant noise in your head. For me, a creative hobby helps me wind down, but I'm still doing with my hands. And then once I have calmed my nervous system down, I feel a little bit calmer. My thoughts are spiraling. With the creative hobby, I have actually chosen in the video to do adult colouring. I've always been into art. It's one of those pastimes that I really want to get into, but we struggle with time, don't we? Whether you want to read a book, whether you want to do some crocheting, whether you want to do some adult like Lego, anything like that you just know will help calm you down. Will use your hands. If you struggle to meditate, I do have stillness-induced anxiety, a part of a neurodiverse thing, which it's interesting to try and stay still. And you've got all that knowledge in your brain. So grab your journal, grab a particular hobby. Like I say, I chose colouring, and a comfy space in your home. And I invite you to join me for about 20 minutes out. This will help your swelling, your high cortisol, your nervous system, constantly on the buzz. It will help you wind down. And I would love to know your feedback after the 20 minutes, whether this has helped you, because I find 20 to 25 minutes is my sweet spot to try and actually re-regulate my nervous system, because some days it's chaotic. And again, if it is chaotic, those are the moments in the month when I am actually stressed. My lipedema is a lot worse because it's swollen, it's painful, my whole body's in pain, migraines, panic moments, all sorts. So we're going to wind down together. We're going to body double together. In the video, which I'm going to link, I bring a little bean back into the room. I have got a audio, like music audio over the top, so do feel free to mute that if the music is not to your taste. It's just some little like lo-fi music in the background. I do a voiceover on the video, so it is actually silent. You will see in the video me being twitchy. You will see me kind of moving around, neck stretching, and I just want you to help you wind down for like 10 minutes doing your creative task. Then every time a thought comes into your mind that has been spiraling, write it down in your journal. But the main focus for Lipoedema Awareness Month, I'd like you to write down 3 to 5 things that you think you can put into practice. So everything you've learned over this last month, some things you might have even forgotten. And when you start to put pen to paper, when we've had some quiet time, you think, actually, that come back to me, that could work really well. I'm not going to give you a list because you've already been overwhelmed with all of the knowledge and all of the social media posts of how to help with your lipedema. If you would like some prompts, comment below and I will happily give you some. But I want you to sit back, let your mind be quiet for just 10 to 15 minutes. Write down 3 to 5 actionable tasks that you would like to take place that may help you. And they don't have to be doing loads of fitness. They can be, I'm going to prompt you now, make sure you're hydrated, do some stretching, get out in nature, deep breathing, perhaps some chair yoga, perhaps start to introduce some strength training to help with your mobility. If you've got that niggly shoulder you want to help with, something that's going to help your health and well-being, going to bed early, maybe waking up a little bit earlier, something that's going to help you take actionable kind of task, if that makes sense. And I only want you to do 3 to 5 because it's the small changes that will make the difference. Consistency over time becomes very boring, but when we're consistent over time, changes happen. Trust me, changes happen. Now, I will link the video, like I say, in the comments. Join me for our restorative, productive rest. If you're neurodiverse, ADHD, maybe some autistic traits, you're fidgety, you've got sensory issues, you can't regulate your mind to body connection, this video should help you. It helps me. By the end of the 20 minutes, the last 5 minutes of the video, we actually do some breath work together. I invite you to put your hobby or your journal to one side and just lay and rest and chill for 5 minutes. If thoughts come into your head, try to have the awareness of them, but don't worry about them. Acknowledge what's going on, jot it down. I mean, when I do the video, I've got a silly thing where I think, oh, I forgot to add so-and-so to my shopping list. And I've written actually part of my shopping list in the actual video. And if any of you are a creative sort and you've got creative block, like with this YouTube channel, I was struggling to find ideas for the next couple of months. And then at the end of that 20 minutes, my creative cogs, they kind of unrusted, and I was able to come up with some content as well, some exercise ideas, some anything like that. If there's a work project that you've been struggling with, it might unlock some creative insight in your brain that is there. We just need some quiet time. It will restore your nervous system, it will calm you down. I wear a Whoop, and the stats after that particular session, I can post it if you would like to actually see them. I was in medium stress and my stress dropped to lower. My swelling went down. I was able to breathe a lot deeper, a lot better. And after that time, the mental clarity was really good. Okay. I can't promise that for everyone. Don't judge it if it's not really good, but I'm hoping it will be for you. Anyway, enough of me talking. You've already watched this 10 minutes. I will see you on the mats. Grab some comfy clothes, grab a drink, get your journal, get a book, get your crochet, get your colouring book. let's wind down. We're just going to do a little 20 to 22 minute wind down. Journal anything that you would like to action to help your lipedema. Let me know. Feel free to share with the community. And I'll see you again soon here in the Thrive Lipedema studio. July, first video in July is going to be a strength training session. And then we will follow on from there and I'll keep you posted. Take care. Bye.